Oh, don't ask those kind of questions. You're one of those conspiracy theorists. That ain't gonna happen this time. And they're trying because I read, I forget what blue area, it might have been Michigan, where they weren't hired. No, it was Georgia. It was Fulton County. They weren't hiring the same amount of poll watchers that they're supposed to put out there. It was like overwhelmingly 60 or 70% Democrat, and they had to go to court. They are trying at every turn to do the old tricks. It's up to Americans to make sure those old tricks don't happen. Mom says, what's that? Mom says, is Barry on yet? Barry's on. Barry's on. Only true information is on X, and they hate that, man. They absolutely hate it. I thank those of you who have jumped over on X and have been, following me, and have new followers have jumped and everything, and I'm seeing so much content, and I'm getting a lot of messages. I mean, a lot of, every time I click on my app, there's more messages, and people keep saying, I never knew this. I've never seen this stuff. Remember, a television station only has a finite amount of time to put something out there. And they also repeat the programs over and over in terms of what they consider news, especially with what's going on in North Carolina, deservedly so. It was hurricane, 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 and the hurricane didn't really change that much. When they would say the next update is at 2 p.m., well, then why the hell are you showing it 24/7? Get back on at 1:45 and tell us what's going on. So I'm looking to see if Trump's coming up. Nothing. Stage is still empty. I thought they might have put up another speaker, but not yet. So anyway, yeah, it goes over and over. So how much time is available for a newscast? You got, just to use Fox as an example, you got Neil Cavuto, followed by the Five, then by Brett Baer, and then by Jesse, and then you're into the night program with Laura Ingraham and Gutfeld. So in that period of time, from basically 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock p.m., you've got 5 shows. You've got the Five, you've got Brett Baer, you've got Laura, then comes on Jesse, then after Jesse comes Hannity, and then comes Greg Gutfeld. You got 6 hours. That's it. And in those 6 hours, only basically 40 to 45 minutes per hour is actually news. So you might as well just take off another hour. Now there's only 5 hours. And then each one of those shows is built into blocks. There's an A block, a B block, a C block, and sometimes a D block. And then you get stuff like the mail, and you get stuff like the guy on the street. And so that reduces it to where there's probably only the monologue that's actually news. The rest are guessed. They're not designed to show you, hey, here's what's happening at so-and-so. No, it's like, oh, so today I'm talking to Joe Fred, and Joe Fred has this to say about what he says and blah, blah, blah. So the news, basically in the evening, on all of the channels, is non-existent. It's as though the world stops from a news perspective at 5 o'clock. All you're getting is opinion shows. You're getting basically magazine shows, things of that nature. But where's the news that happens when they start going into that program? It's on X, and people are talking about it. It was so funny. I know that Univision didn't want anyone streaming her town hall last night, which is ridiculous because within like 15 minutes of it ending, we all saw the clips anyway. They come out so fast that your news stations can't compile them and do actual news broadcast. They can't do it. But you're going to see it. I mean, you could literally go on there right now and see clip after clip after clip at what she did yesterday. Then the Obama thing broke. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I'll talk about that later, maybe tonight's show. Obama came out and basically did the same thing that Biden did and said, basically you ain't black if you don't vote for Kamala. He didn't say those words, but that's what he said. That's what the message was. You ain't black if you don't vote for Kamala. They just recycled it with a black guy. That's desperation. That's utter desperation at this point. It's futile desperation. Telling someone you ain't black if you don't vote for the black person who's not really black, who you don't like because she's full of it, but you ain't black if you don't vote for her. Like I said, he didn't. Don't give me some hard time in the comments. He didn't say those exact words. In fact, I think he said it's even worse. He almost said, like, you owe it to her. You owe it to her to vote for her if you're a person of color. Like, when did that become the merit in which we substantiate things? When did basically someone's melanin content decide that's their qualifications? I'm pretty sure in 1968 or maybe before then, Martin Luther King said, I want people to be judged on the content of their character, not the color of their skin. Tonight when I do my video, I'm going to show you Martin Luther King saying that. And then I'm going to show you Obama saying, no, forget that Martin Luther King stuff. Y'all owe it to her. They've completely flipped Martin Luther King at this point. Martin Luther King couldn't run for office. I know there's a lot of white people who don't like what Martin Luther King said. Doesn't really matter now because he's been negated by these nuts. That one phrase that he said that became memorialized. I do not want my children to be judged by the color of their skin, but rather by the content of their character. And last night we heard a black former president tell people, you need to vote for her because she looked like you. That was disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting. If you haven't seen it, which you may not, it's on X. You could go ahead and pull that up. Hey, Bear, you're lying. He didn't say, oh no, you can find it. It may not ever get shown on MSN. You may never see it. If you don't go on X, you're not going to see it. He actually told a group of guys that were standing around, she looks like you. She come from where you come from. How the hell do you know where she comes from? She was born in Canada, wasn't she? Or lived in Canada or raised in Canada. And she was raised with an Indian family. She didn't come where I come from. How the hell can you say that to somebody? But that's the kind of desperation that they're showing at this point, is that they've shoved him out there to be a surrogate for her, to lie and shame black people into voting for her. Why? Because she's losing the black vote in historic fashion. Trump's not going to win the black vote. I've never told you that Trump was going to win the black vote. What I've told you all along is he was going to take a big enough percentage, and I'm the only one who's been telling you this for months. And I said, do the math. The media's not telling you this. Do the math. If you listened to me back then, when I kept telling you over and over, you can't win. The math doesn't work that way. 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25%. Yeah, you can't make that up. And then it started happening with the Hispanics. Yeah, you can't make that up. And here comes the man. He's walking out. I guess there's no more speakers, so you know the drill here. He's coming out. Looks pretty spiffy tonight. Got the red tie on. Waiting for that music to play. So I'm going to let you see this and hit the music off real quick.
'Cause there ain't no doubt.
So this period of no sound, don't want you to freak out. Just can't play the music. He's playing song. He waits for the song to end, and then he walks up to the microphone, and it looks like he's ready to begin speaking. He won't miss a word. I promise. I promise you won't miss anything. And he's ready.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much. And it's great to be back in this beautiful state.
Let me know how the sound is.
Hardworking American patriots. That's what you are. And before going further, I want to let everyone who is still recovering from the hurricanes that hit Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Alabama, Tennessee, and Virginia to know that we are thinking of them and we are praying for them. God bless them. God bless them. We have a lot of great people today, and I'll do it at the beginning because we have a lot to talk about. What the hell is happening with our country? What are they doing? What are they doing to Colorado? They're ruining your state. They're ruining your state. So let's do this. Let's just very quickly mention some of the really great people and great patriots, and then we're going to get back into the business of discussing what we're going to do. You know what you're going to do? You're going to vote for Trump, and we'll solve your problem in about 15 minutes. We're pleased to be joined this afternoon by Congresswoman Lauren Boebert. Lauren, good job today. Thank you. The biggest victory in the history, defeating a person sitting in Congress, and she deserved it. She is bad news. Thank you, Harriet, very much. You're really fantastic. Thank you, darling. Also, we have congressional candidates who are really terrific people. They have my endorsement, Gabe Evans and Jeff Crank. A candidate for Congress and former ICE field office director who did a really good job for me, John Fabricatore. John Fabricatore. That's a hell of a name. But it worked. It worked because he did a great job. Wyoming Secretary of State Chuck Gray. Chuck, thank you very much. Great job, Chuck. The Sheriff of Douglas County, Darren Weakley. Aurora City Councilwoman Danielle Jurinsky. And Stephanie Hancock. The founder and president of the Article 3 project. This guy is tough as hell. We want him in a very high capacity. Mike Davis. Mike. Thank you, Mike. Where's Mike? Mike is great. Here's a man, I met him backstage and I realized I'd never be a big football player. Denver Bronco Derek Wolfe. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Man, where is he? Oh, there he. He's a little hard. You are one big guy. You know, you are one hell of a guy. But you had a great career. Congratulations. 10 years in the NFL, all with your team. And he was a winner. He was a winner. And you are a winner. Thank you very much for being here, Bill. Appreciate it. We have a very popular man, a very popular political person, and a great congressman from Texas, Wesley Hunt. Wesley?
Mississippi State.
Wesley's fantastic. Thank you. Wesley came in with me. And a woman who's unbelievable, actually. I've gotten to know her. She endorsed me in 2016. I said, you got to be kidding. It was a surprise endorsement. And she believed in the message and what we were saying. We were right about what we were saying. You know, when we came down that escalator and I made those statements, everyone said, How terrible are those statements? Turned out that they were minor compared. They were like little minor statements by comparison. But she got it better than anybody, and she endorsed us very early when it wasn't the thing to do. From Alaska, the great Sarah Palin. Where is she? Thank you, Sarah. With the help of everyone here today, 25 days from now, think of it, 25 days, we are going to defeat Kamala Harris. Who has no clue what the hell is going on, I have to tell you. Did you see where she did a town hall yesterday and she used a teleprompter? I never saw a town. You don't use teleprompters. We don't use teleprompters, period, pretty much. You don't use them for town halls. No, she's not the right person not for this country, not for any country. But very simply, we're going to make America great again. So I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this day because I've been reading about it like so many people all around the world. And I wanted to get here as soon as I could. And I took a good time and a good day. And you know, the crowd, we could sell this place out 4 times. You see what's outside. NBC, of all networks, said a little while ago, they announced, it's the single longest line for anything that they've ever seen. That's pretty good. But I've been waiting for this day, and we're here finally in Aurora, Colorado, to call the attention of the world, and unfortunately the world's already got its attention, to one of the most egregious betrayals that any leader in any nation has ever inflicted on its own people. What they've done to our country, what they're doing to our country. They're destroying, they are ruining our country. We are being led by stupid people. We cannot take it anymore. For the past 4 years, as the so-called border czar, the person in charge of our border, Kamala Harris, and you can't use the name Harris. You know, if you say Harris, nobody knows who the hell you're talking about. Think of it, Harris, nice name. It's like, so we use the name Kamala. She was last, right? She came in last, and now she's running. How about that? In all fairness, I'm not a fan of Sleepy Joe, but Sleepy Joe got 14 million votes. She got none. She never made it to the great state of Iowa. She quit. Out of 22 people, she quit. She had nothing going. And interestingly, when she came in, she was okay, pretty good. But then they heard her talking. They watched her brain in action, and when they saw the brain in action, they said, that's it. And here she is again. But Kamala has imported an army of illegal alien gang members and migrant criminals from the dungeons of the third world. They come from the dungeons, think of that, the dungeons of the third world, from prisons and jails, insane asylums and mental institutions. And she has had them resettled beautifully into your community to prey upon innocent American citizens. That's what they're doing. And no place is it more evident than right here. Because in Aurora, multiple apartment complexes have been taken over by the savage Venezuela prison gang known as Tren de Aragua. Or is your law enforcement and law enforcement all over the world. They know them all over the world. They're a savage gang, one of the worst in the world. And they're getting bigger all the time because of our stupidity. They're known as TDA. TDA has killed 7 people today, sir. Last month, 6 men with armed rifles and many other men standing right outside waiting for them and handguns were caught on camera as they were forced into a situation, and they said they were forced. They weren't forced. They got their way into an apartment building. They threatened the tenants at gunpoint. These are people that never saw anything like this. These are people that never experienced criminals and crime. They burst into the building and they held tenants at gunpoint and at knife point. 10 minutes later, they opened fire on a 25-year-old man outside the building, fatally shooting him. Of the barbaric thugs who have been identified, at least 3 are illegal aliens who were in Border Patrol custody. They were in custody. By the way, 4 years ago, we had the safest border in the history of our country. Put up that sign, please. Put up my all-time favorite graph. Put up my all-time. Get that put up. That is the most beautiful graph I've ever seen. It's the most beautiful piece of paper I've ever seen. I take it home every night and I sleep with it and I kiss it. Oh, I kiss it. Boo boo. Because without that sucker, I wouldn't be here right now. So if you think about it, Mr. Pastor, great job you did, Pastor. If you think about it, illegal immigration saved my life. I'm the only one. Usually it's the opposite. It's usually the opposite. Thank you very much. But you see that arrow in the bottom? That's when I left. That's the day I left office. You had the lowest number of people coming into our country in the history, recorded history of our country. And then look what happened, like a rocket ship. And they were rough, the ones that came in. We were very, very careful. We remain in Mexico. We checked everybody out. People came in, but then they got rough because then they said, let's do open borders. Let's let the whole world. And as soon as they did that, jails were emptied, mental institutions were emptied. And I would have done the same thing if I were in charge of any of the many countries we're talking about. 3 of these thugs were in Border Patrol custody, but were released into the United States by Kamala. And my message, they were released and they killed people, a lot of people. They were released. But my message today is very simple. No person who has inflicted the violence and terror that Kamala Harris has inflicted on this community can ever be allowed to become the president of the United States. We're not going to let it happen. And your weak and ineffective governor, he's a totally ineffective guy, by the way. I hope you know that. His name is Jared Polis. I got to know him. I got to know him in the White House. He'd come in with other governors, some Democrat. I see them all. I worked with all of them. I know the good ones and the bad ones. He's not a good one, this one. But he'd come in, sir, it's so nice to meet you, sir. Oh, it's such an honor to be, oh, this is the Oval Office. Oh, sir, thank you, sir, thank you, sir. Then he comes back here and he says, I didn't like the guy. Can you believe it? And I gave you, not him, I didn't give anything. I gave you everything that they wanted. I gave you because I love this state. This state has to flip Republican. It has to. It has to. Let's do it. That's why I'm here. Let's do it. I'm not here for my health. That's why I'm here. Think of where I could be, though. I could take our beautiful First Lady. I could be on the beautiful beaches all over the world. I could be in Monte Carlo. I could be all over the world, the best properties in the world. I have the best properties. And where am I? I'm right now in Aurora. And that's where I want to be, because we're going to solve this problem. We're going to solve this problem, right? If you said, where would you rather be, in the most beautiful beaches in the world, or with you, trying to figure out what the hell happened to Aurora, because you have a very different place than you had just a few months ago, right? We're going to take care of it. But Polis, he's a coward, he's a fraud, he's pathetically trying to deny. He's pathetic. He doesn't see. You know, they don't want to see. You know what? They don't want to. They want to stay with Washington because otherwise they'll get indicted. They'll find they did something wrong. They'll get indicted if they don't. So he's afraid. They're all afraid. They're all cowards. So this guy doesn't see what you see. He doesn't see people bursting into buildings with AK-47s. Military-style weapons, sometimes better than our own military. You have to ask, they're illegal migrants. They come from poor areas. Where the hell do they get these guns, the best guns? Where do they get them? Where do they get them? Who gives them better guns than our military has? Who is giving them the guns? But she's committed crimes against your state. She has committed crimes by allowing these criminals in, and many of these people are murderers. Let's take a look at a couple of little quick notes that I put up. You know, we're giving you the expensive treatment because of the fact we want to win the state so badly. So we gave you a couple of videos today. Play them, please.
Was it a mistake to loosen the immigration policies?
Do you regret
illegally, and they are expecting to get released here into the United States?
A group of men walking up a stairwell at the Edge Lowry apartment complex in Aurora. All of them appear to be carrying rifles and handguns, and the video shot earlier this month. One of the men can be seen talking on a cell phone. They all then gather around a door and go in. Another video clip shows men forcing a door open.
This is a picture of gang members breaking into a vacant apartment so they could move a Venezuelan family in and then collect rent. This is our business plan, one gang member told a housekeeper. If he, the property manager, doesn't like it, we'll fill him with bullets.
Police in the region say a Venezuelan gang known as Tren de Aragua has victimized thousands through extortion, drug and human trafficking, kidnapping, and murder. Alvaro Boza, a former Venezuelan police officer now living in Florida, says he fled his country in large part because the gang had become so powerful they could kill law enforcement like him with impunity. Boza says a fellow police officer who refused to cooperate with the gang was shot 50 times. Now, U.S. law enforcement, including Customs and Border Protection and the FBI, say the gang has made their way into the country.
Members have been tied to hundreds of crimes, from assaulting NYPD officers and a murder in Miami to shooting two different NYPD cops who were trying to arrest one of its members in June.
We hear from the mother of Jocelyn Nungary, the 12-year-old allegedly assaulted and killed in June by two illegal migrants. New court documents revealed they were a part of a Venezuelan gang.
Tren de Aragua has given their members the green light to attack and kill police officers in Denver.
We went out to some of Chicago's most violent neighborhoods to meet with current and former gang members who tell us that TDA first showed up when the city opened up migrant shelters in these areas, and that now the Venezuelans are trying to move in.
The city nonprofits have lined up to help the migrants that have come here, but nobody is helping the American citizens, the residents that are trapped.
They told us that they really couldn't do anything unless something happened. It is not by any means an isolated occurrence, unfortunately. I called 911, no help comes from me. No help. We were on our own and we were left to die.
Open borders, deadly consequences.
Border crisis, record high crossings are putting a strain on cities across America. It is a full-blown invasion.
Armed Venezuelan gang members storming an apartment complex in Aurora, Colorado.
When people talk about migrant crime, this is what they're talking about. Biden and Harris had created a program to bring them in under humanitarian parole.
I am in favor of saying that we're not going to treat people who are undocumented across the border as criminals.
More than 13,000 illegal immigrants convicted of murder have been released into the United States.
My 20-year-old daughter, Kayla Hamilton, was murdered in her own room. Kayla's murderer was apprehended by Border Patrol crossing illegally into the U.S.
Kayla's murderer had been improperly released into the United States.
Abolish ICE.
Yeah, we need to probably think about starting from scratch.
An Afghan national is in custody today after being accused of plotting an election day terrorist attack. The suspect entered the U.S. on a special immigrant visa.
More than a dozen people suspected of being Tren de Aragua gang members right here in San Antonio.
The gang members had been terrorizing the apartment complex.
New details in the murder at Lake and Riley. The illegal immigrant suspect, who cops say committed the heinous murder, is a Venezuelan national.
And was paroled and released into the country by the Biden administration.
2 men investigators say are in the country illegally from Venezuela are charged with capital murder in the death of Jocelyn Nungaray.
Court documents suggest a group of men arrested for beating and robbing a Dallas woman last month are members of a Venezuelan street gang.
Manuel Hernandez was booked by Colleyville police just 2 days earlier and released the day before the robbery. And released the day before the robbery.
Four years ago, it would be unthinkable that you'd be watching something like that. Again, we had, think of it, the safest border in the history of our country. We never had a border so safe. All they had to do is leave it. Joe could have gone to the beach. He thinks he looks good in a bathing suit. And all he had to do is leave the guys that we had. They were great, great people, and we ran it tough. Remain in Mexico, little things like remain in Mexico. And I want to say, we want to have people come into our country, but they have to come in legally. We don't want them. And now America is known all throughout the world as occupied America. They call it occupied. We're being occupied by a criminal force. And we're an occupied state that refuses to let our great law enforcement professionals do the job that they so dearly want to do. You know, they want to do the job so badly, but they're threatened constantly. You're going to lose your pension. They don't want to do it. What is this ideology? It's so sick. But to everyone here in Colorado and all across our nation, I make this pledge and vow to you. November 5th, 2024 will be Liberation Day in America. It will be Liberation Day. Thank you. I will rescue Aurora and every town that has been invaded and conquered. These towns have been conquered. Explain that to your governor. He doesn't have a clue. They've been conquered. And we will put these vicious and bloodthirsty criminals in jail or kick them out of our country, and we will be very, very effective in doing it. It's going to happen very, very fast. We're going to get them the hell out of our country. And if you're a weak and ineffective governor, Jared Polis was doing his job, he would be leading the fight to get these gangs and thugs the hell out of Colorado now. And remember, it was Polis, so nice to me in the White House. Sir, yes, sir, called me sir. Called me sir, would have done whatever the hell I wanted. Yes, sir, oh, sir, it's such an honor. And yet it was Polis who led the move to take me off the ballot because I was leading in the polls against all of the Democrats. And then the Supreme Court, very brave and very brilliant, actually, voted 9-0 that I should be on the ballot. 9-0. Everybody unanimous that I should be. I was leading everybody on the ballot. Every Democrat, I was leading everybody. He said, we have to get him off the ballot because that was part of their scheme. You know, not only the weaponization, but this was actually part of the weaponization. Their first move was to try and get me off the bat. They didn't want to run against me. They liked other people much better. Much better. You know, we ran and won in 2016. We did much better by millions of votes in 2020, but we won't discuss that. And I will tell you, you see it by the crowd. You see it outside. Let's take a look outside. We are today... There's more enthusiasm for this movement, MAGA, the greatest movement. It's called Make America Great Again. There's more enthusiasm today than ever before. But there was great indignation in Colorado by what this ineffective person did. They really were angry at him, and they were angry. And especially, you know who was the most indignant? The Democrats, believe it or not. They thought it was a terrible thing to do because that is really a threat to democracy, not the fake threat that they use all the time. So I hope that Colorado, I love this place. I'm here a lot, as you know, I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends here, and they tell me the whole thing is turning, but you can't live like this. You can't live with these people. These are stone cold killers. You could be walking down the street with your husband, you'll both be dead. They won't even remember they did it the following morning. You can't live like this. So I hope that Colorado will show a tremendous protest vote for what they did to try and keep me off the ballot, and more importantly, for what they have done to the fabric of your culture. And remember, I really believe Colorado is, you know, we're very close. We're very close. In fact, in one poll, we're leading by a little bit. Think of it, though. Think of it. The Democrats are good people. The Democrats were angrier than anybody. They thought it was terrible, the concept of it. And even when you get the 3 very liberal votes in the Supreme Court voting, when they vote for Trump, you know it's got to be pretty off the wall, right? But they did. I respect them for doing it. But Colorado is going to vote for me because I am going to make Colorado safe again. We're going to make you safe. We're going to do it fast. In 3 local apartment complexes that Kamala has infested with the TDA, that's the gang that we talked about, the prison gang. They come out of prisons. 80% of the residents are now living with their relatives in different states and other places. They've been forced out of their building. 20% of the residents stayed, and they're fearing for their life. They had no choice but to stay. They're being threatened every single day. They're going to be out soon. They're going to be out. They don't have to be out. I would say if they can hold out, you know, on January 20th, it's too long. You better get out of there, Stuart. But January 20th, those guys are going to be out on their asses, and they're going to be out of this country. They're going to be out of the country. Members of the gang now beat down doors with hammers and
that she said that book is like, she was like, how many did you need? And that's not going to be enough. She's going to need a roll. I said, well, sounds like you need the company card. The company card. You know what I mean? Because a roll of stamps, they could be between $50 and $100. Right. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah, you need the company card for that. Yeah, that won't be coming out of my goddamn card. I think not. And I got this nut to play now.
And you know what? I'm noticing they got all the entrance ramps blocked. They won't let them.
Why?
Go. I don't know. Your entrance ramp may be blocked, so be aware.
Over here in Midtown?
Yeah, you may not be able to get on from 75 to 20. Every time I look at one, they got the police officer blocking the ramps.
So is somebody in town?
I don't know. I just passed the Lawrenceville exit and it's blocked. I don't know what's going on, but they're not letting the traffic get onto the interstate. So you may not be able to get on from your normal entrance ramp. Off of Ellis, Ellis may be blocked. If you start heading towards Ellis and you see a lot of traffic in the far left lane getting to Ellis, they may not be getting on. So if you feel like that, damn, this is more traffic than usual, they could be blocked. You may have to go Ponce de Leon. I'm just saying. Well,
Okay,
I see a lot of cops at the end of these entrance ramps.
So something is up, because that's why I'm saying, wondering, are they, like, is any president people in town? Like, what's going on?
I just saw Mississippi State get an escort, but shit, I'm way in Lawrenceville now, and they still blocking the entrance ramps. Can't get on. But I may be wrong. Just if you feel like that turn, you make that turn on Ellis Road, right?
I think so. I think Cortland down, then bust that left.
Yeah, that bust.
So
that
I should
left.
put my Jeep.
If it's looking kind of thick on that left, you might want to think of something else.
Keep going straight. Like, I don't know what to do from that point. Like,
right, but you ain't.
I should put my
you ain't got
GPS
there
on.
yet. If you feel like if it's looking too thick, then you might want to pass Ellis and let the GPS get you around.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why they blocking, but everyone, they got a cop at the end of them backing up the cars trying to get on. Yeah.
Okay, let me go over this way and see. And then I'll put my GPS on. And it'll tell me how to get home. Because I don't know where.
Ponce de Leon.
Yeah.
If I were you, I would go Ponce de Leon.
Yeah.
It's thick out here. Here comes some more cops. There go another one. Get ready to block another route.
Something must have happened. It's probably an accident, or the president.
I haven't seen any wrecks. Trump is in Colorado. Biden is asleep. And Kamala, she's having a town hall meeting. See on TV, so I don't know what's going on. But these entrance ramps, I see a cop at the end of everyone. I just passed one. A cop just passed us. Let me see if this entrance ramp is blocked. Let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah, they got this one blocked too. Yep, not letting them on. Yep. Blocked. They can't get on. And I'm way down here in Beaver Ruin. I'm been past Midtown. I'm in Lawrenceville. Stephen Reynolds and Pleasant Hill Road, they got it all. Cops everywhere. You can't get on.
Oh shit.
What?
No, I just seen the cops is blocking Portland. It's like, I think, is it basketball? These coach that nobody can go past them.
Yeah, you better go
these
Ponce
big
de Leon.
buses.
Can you get to Ponce de Leon? Go back through the hospital. Go back out through the hospital and make it right. Like you be coming in, make that right. Going out the hospital.
I'm putting this in the.
Go back.
Putting the house in the GPS. Hold on.
Yeah. Just turn around. Go back to your hospital. Make that right. Yep, that one's blocked. Every one of them blocked. They're not letting nobody on to 85. Because I'm on 85 North, you know what I mean. I know you saw my dot.
I didn't, Papi, because I've been working, and now
you can get up, but you can't get on.
Obey traffic laws, be alert, and use voice commands while driving.
Okay, I'm just putting this on now just in case I can't get on Ellis. But it looks like they're escorting these big coach buses. And they're not letting anybody
What they doing
go
down here in
past.
Lawrenceville then? I'm on Pleasant Hill Road and they got it still blocked.
Something's up, y'all.
I'm looking at Pleasant Hill Road, there's a cop there. I'm in Duluth now. They still blocking. Let me see about this one. Okay, they got the Duluth exit is open.
Trying to see are there any other festivals going on. I know it's Pride Week. This is Pride Week in Atlanta. So they're escorting. You got the motorcycles and the cars. But it looks like they're escorting, like, now they're all pulled over to the right. Okay. Oh shit. So my GPS just says something. What? Okay. Looks like we can get on and everyone else is getting on.
Okay.
But my GPS is saying, I don't know what the fuck it's saying. It's just making all this noise. I'll just let you know right now. So far, it's look like we could get on 75 South.
Okay. You're not blocking it.
Saying it's a slowdown like normal right there to get on 20. Okay, come on, man. You gotta get out the street, man. I know you're hungry, but come on. Could go. I should have done. I need to get home. Tired. I want to just relax. What? What's up with all the fucking noise? Okay. Why does shit keep boing, boing, doom, doom, doom? What's up? Noise? Is that telling me something? Okay, we're getting on 78. 78. See what's on my mind? I'm getting on 75, 85. The regular slowdown, it looks to go. Okay. No cops or nothing. Looks to be okay. For now, just gotta get on 20. But you not nowhere over here, you over there.
I'm way north.
Yeah, you north, so something's going on over there. My cars get, I just really like my first time using my navigation on my car. It's telling me what lanes to get in. Oh, that's cute. Let's see what happened. It even got the signs on the screen. MLK Drive. But look at that sign. That's crazy. Wow, I never noticed. Come on, big boy. Expedition. Moving slow.
375 to be in the HOV lane. Are you serious?
Get the fragging nickel up out of here.
$375. You really want to get home? Pay $4.
Yeah. But see, if you're a member, you paying monthly. And that $375 ain't nothing when you got a monthly pass. You know what I mean?
No, that's for the day. And you pay by the month.
So
hey.
yeah, that's what they'll be taking off your monthly, like payment, right?
You pay $375 today for 30 days. How much is it?
Lying.
$3 for 30 days.
Shit.
$90.
That's almost a buck.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm saying. It's $100 a day, a month. Man, I'll stay in that motherfucking lane, boy. And it don't have to be two people. It could just be It could just be one person, right?
You gotta have the pass.
I mean, if you got the pass, you can ride that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Even if you got
just
two
one
people,
person.
and then you gotta have the pass. Pass now.
Okay.
Fuck two people. They gotta have the pass.
Yeah, I want the pass. Okay.
Coming back to a stop. I'm in Swanee now. We done got to a creek. Yeah, old boy got all mad. I said, well, man, it looks like it's working. It's working to specification, but I'm going to have to take my part out. You mean you're going to leave it broke? Yep, I can't. I got their part in it.
Gotta order their part, come back and put it in.
Yep.
Let you know when to get here, buddy. Let me give them the estimate.
Said they handed me my ass. I was lying. But he did what I told him to do. I give him credit for that, but I don't know what's going on. So it's getting too hot around the dryer. That's what it's saying. The dryer said there's too much heat around me, and lint ignites at a certain temperature. So when the dryer feels like it's getting close to the temperature that will ignite, it blows.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, lint catch on fire at a certain temperature. Let's say that temperature is 190 degrees. The fuse is going to blow around 150. Feel me? So he's got 40 degrees coming around that dryer that ain't supposed to be coming around that dryer, and I can't figure it out. When I tested the dryer and looked at the specifications, it was on the money. He coming back to the dryer from somewhere.
Ooh, I knew this asshole was going to do that. He's an asshole, yo. The fuck? Don't put no fucking blinker on. And gonna go in that lane, right lane, 20 west. You're in 20 east, you're gonna go to 20 west, but you don't put a fucking blinker. Let them know that you coming. Boy, that'll start some serious fucking accidents like that. Ambulance is behind me.
I hear. Busy on fire.
And I know what side he gone, where he need to go.
I can imagine what it looking like at Wesley Chapel by right now. You still on 75?
Yeah, I'm trying to. And I know where the ambulance is going. He's behind me, but on my right side, on the 20 west lane. He's riding that shoulder. Look at this big ass motor bus.
I am not moving.
No.
I'm doing 0 miles an hour.
Look like we ain't moving either, trying to get on 20.
I'm in Swanee now. It's a mess all the way up here. Swanee is absolutely 40 minutes away from you.
Damn. He gonna be getting home late.
I got to go to Commerce after this.
Oh, you got another stop?
Yeah.
I thought you was going to the.
I told you another call on my way up there, and I said sure, and they put it on me. The dishwasher and the refrigerator.
So I'll probably eat waiting for you because I haven't eaten.
What? No, you said the rules are.
I know, but I don't know what time you're coming home.
Breaking the rules, baby. Better eat some crackers or something. See, make you a peanut butter sandwich or something. Eat you some more peanuts and peanut crunch or whatever. Bad.
I got my peanuts. That's all I've been eating is peanuts and drinking water.
Go in the garage, do workouts. I don't want to eat without my baby.
That's right, I don't.
But
and
you
I'm
can't
gonna
be
wait
cheating
now.
me. I know your ass coming
No, I can wait for you. I'll just go and
You're not gonna whip that
I'll
camera.
ride my bike.
You're not gonna whip that camera around, goddammit. I wonder if you ride your bike where this thing says she's on her bike. To turn from a shoe.
I wonder if my phone would say that I'm on a bike.
Yeah. This is ridiculous.
All right, I'm on 20.
This is ridiculous. I got another 40 minutes.
It looks to be moving.
Let's go, y'all. Let's hit the gas.
Oh, it's moving. Chili looked to be regular smuggler.
Yeah, you ain't
until
got
an asshole.
You ain't got the most chopper.
Nope, haven't got there yet. Until a slow mofo get in front you. See, I don't normally leave at this time. It's 4:30. I left at 4. I'm usually leaving at 4:30, walking, hitting this 5 o'clock traffic. What you want on your pizza? Pepperoni or meat? What?
Meat lover.
Meat lover. Yeah, I said maybe get you. I'm gonna do portion. We probably get a medium meat lover, a thin crust. Being that we portioning ours. Cause Sunday, come Sunday.
Give me some sunflower seeds and some lettuce.
Cause come Sunday, our first meal is gonna be fish and salad. That's gonna be the first one. Monday, you can barbecue your chicken on the grill and salad like that. Tuesday, we can have something else. Huh?
We gotta figure out a day to go pick up a load of firewood.
It ain't that cold, eh?
I like to be cozy. I turned them fans off when you left, boy. Goddamn, it was cold.
Really?
I went outside, sat on the porch, and came back in because it was getting cold.
Oh, you sat on the porch.
Thought I could have a good day, but shit, after a while, like shit.
Why you don't sit on the porch with me?
I just went out there because I had like 30-something minutes to go for 12 o'clock. I said, let me sit on the porch for a minute, see how I feel, because it looks so beautiful. I sit out there for a minute. I'm like, well, shit, go back in the house.
It's time to pull out your long sleeves.
Yeah. Well, I got my little my things on.
Your sleeves, okay, your compression sleeve. Wing, pizza, and wine, baby. Wing, pizza, and wine.
Now I'm at 985. I'm on 85, just passing 985.
Swanee.
Now I gotta get.
Man, my ad on Swanee.
Exit 140. I'm just passing Buford Drive. Got the right.
All that in and out of fucking lane shit in front of me, and you ass still in front of me. Fuck out of here. I hate a nigga be showboating.
I hate them when they on their cell phone, slowing up the whole lane, looking at Pornhub.
I seen that video of Kamala. You sure that's her?
Look, see what that look like.
It looked like a younger version of her, but
XB, yeah, it looked like a younger version when she was like in her early 20s or something. But
that could be all edited.
X be having some fucking shit, man.
X.
Twitter. You only need 500 subscribers to get paid on X.
Oh yeah, I don't know nothing about X.
X pays too. 500.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 500. But they be having all kind of shit from all over the country. You be seeing people getting murdered, executed. I'm up here by Andretti.
Oh, Andretti. Got my card. The food was pretty decent too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
He's the marshal. I better slow down, huh?
Oh, why? He can't do nothing.
Yeah, he can.
He the marshal. Don't he just take care of people getting evicted?
He the process server.
He can't do nothing on the street.
Driving all crazy too. He got a 4-wheel drive Ford. Big wheels on it too. Jump right in front of me. Oh man. On the process somebody. When I get here, you are officially trespassing.
Yep. That's fucked up that he's recording these people's misfortunes. That's fucked up.
I just paid. They'll never come out there with a receipt. They just come out there with their mouth. I did pay the rent. behind?
To be evicted, though, you had to be behind. Like, I've never been evicted, ever. Ever, like.
You had to be behind it. By the time you paid your late payment, it done got through the court. And they'll say, sure, you can pay because you're already in the real. They'll take all the money that you owe, but you still been processed.
Man, I'll go hungry before I not pay my motherfucking rent. My rent is first and foremost. Gots to keep the roof over this head, honey.
I'm behind Marshall. Motherfucker flying.
And when you behind them people, you got to be at least a card to the right, card to behind them, right?
Yep,
like not up on their fucking ass, like.
Behind them. He can definitely give your ass a ticket.
Really, for being up? He could give you a ticket for what? A marshal can't give you no ticket for nothing.
A marshal is still an officer of the law.
But puppy, he's just a marshal.
So if you're doing something that's illegal, he can turn them on for
what?
Yes, sir. He's the officer of the law at the present time that the law is being broken. He can turn them lights.
And in any county? Like no matter.
Just in his jurisdiction. But right now, we are in his jurisdiction. Got 911
it says it?
on it. It's got 911 on the back of his truck. Driving the Ford F-150.
Oh my God.
And it's souped up.
Yeah?
Nice. I'm recording. I got his ass. I'm right behind. Wide body.
Bobby, don't put that picture of Kamala. Put that Kamala picture up.
You know I can't put that picture up. That can only
don't you?
Be on X. X be happy.
Don't you?
X is wild. I'm telling you. X is wild. They be having all kind of shit.
You already put the shit up about the microphone, the microphone earrings.
Oh yeah, you saw that when she was on Zoom? What's she doing? Good job. She just put her own foot in her mouth. We're on Zoom. Talking to her earrings.
Y'all be scoping everything, man. Y'all
yeah.
My car need wash.
Yours too. All three of mine. I need the oil change on the Jeep and the Pontiac. Just ain't done it yet. I'm down to under 30%. I'm in 20% life on the Jeep of oil. Man, shoot. I haven't changed the oil in the Pontiac since I met you.
Damn. Jesus. So we 5 months in.
We need to spend a day at home, just take care of business and finish that bathroom.
Yeah, why don't we do that this weekend? Let's wait next weekend. We can wait next weekend.
We don't have much to do but trim.
Bobby, my arm, my shoulder, the tennis did something to my shoulder.
You've been putting your weight on. I know exactly what's on. That basketball I told you, that black ball you be doing sit-ups with, squeeze that motherfucker between your armpit. Pull it right out.
I can't even get my shirt up over my head without.
I be watching you. You put all your body weight on that damn arm and go to sleep. I do the same thing. And as you get older, it gets brittle and go in. Now you can't rotate. That ball will pull it out.
I need to learn how to serve better because I know this shit happened after that tennis match.
It was already hurting that tennis match.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Don't tell me. Tell me I know. After that tennis match.
Coming through. We coming through. Get him, Marshall. Get out the way. Got it. another damn 16 miles to go for my exit. Come through.
I gotta go get me some more sausages for my breakfast. And Bobby, you know what?
What's that?
Now that I'm not eating the breakfast down there,
Yeah.
my sugar has been good. Like my numbers.
Yeah. Think it's safe food?
I took away. I no longer eat the potatoes. The hash browns.
Right.
I eat hash browns Monday through Friday with my eggs and chicken sausage. Now I'm eating like 2 slices of bread with my eggs and my chicken sausage. Or like today I did the bagel. I bought my raisin bagel. I left your cheap one over there. I bought the one that I like. I bought that with me. And like my numbers are definitely coming down. I don't know if the potatoes was probably excessive. Like I was just doing too much potatoes every day.
Right.
Now it's just 2 slices of bread. I got my 2 pieces of meat with my eggs on the bread. I have the bagel, 2 slices of the bagel. Wow, I'm noticing my numbers coming down a great deal.
That's great news.
It is. It's like, wow. So I'm literally killing myself with my food intake. Basically, is what's happening. So now when we do this salad thing, oh my God, watch my numbers come down even more.
Shoot, I haven't had nothing to eat all day.
Oh no, I can't do that. I won't be a happy camper. No smiling over there. I must eat breakfast. Have to skip lunch because Bobby, you're supposed to take the nuts inside of the car, the bag of nuts, so you can eat on that while you're driving. I told you that. Yeah, I told you there's 3 bags. One's for your car, one's for my car, and one is for the house.
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't eat breakfast, lunch, your ass don't eat till dinner. You tripping. You better get them bag of nuts and eat on those nuts.
Like Stanley.
Because Stanley ass is about to pop. Okay? We are feeding that damn squirrel too much. He look like his belly is about to just pop open. God damn, what they doing with this 20-year-old? Jesus.
Yeah. I'm in Brazelton.
Brazelton. Oh, we got an office out there. Yeah, I'm gonna go on your laptop and look up some things. Damn, these roads is totally crazy over here in 20. Like, they uneven. Like, you gotta go up the lane. Go. I'm tired of taking me a nap while I wait for you to come home. That's what I'm gonna do. Get the food. Put it in the oven.
You already placed your order?
Nah, I'll do it when I get there. I like to be there.
Use the app?
I don't got the app. I can't have all that shit on my phone. I had to take YouTube, Netflix, Tubi, all that shit off my phone. Just wearing my phone down. That's why I'm putting all these pictures up too, these reels, so I can take them out. So I could delete them off my phone. But we're gonna need one picture to go into the living room. A nice picture of us. You gotta choose a picture that we can get like a 15 by 20, like a nice big portrait type picture of us. We could either put it over the bedroom or in the living room. I gotta find some frames for our engagement photos. I'm gonna take them out of those black ones. Get some cute frames to sit around the house. I got a book coming.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I ordered us a book. Just one though, just something we could sit on a coffee table with. It's us, me and you. All our pictures and stuff, but it's in a book format. Like your sister had, remember the one your sister was showing me when she went out of country?
Yeah.
Yeah, I made one for us. I think it's an 8 by 12 or something. Nice size book just to sit on a coffee table.
Okay.
That's cute. But everybody likes our engagement photos. At my job, I didn't put anything on Facebook yet. But the horse ride that we took, baby, they love that shit. And there's one of you, yeah, the horses with us riding the horses. There's one with you looking at me. I'm looking at you, or I think I'm looking ahead or something. They was like, yo, this is tight. I'm
just passing that flea market I was telling you about.
Oh, word? Are you ever going to take me over there?
I would take you now, but he ain't in the car. Of course.
And you go. Is that by Perry?
No, that's the other way. This is up by Commerce.
I've just passed Panola.
He's down here somewhere. Picking them up. Slow it down. There's two of them now. Smell it.
Gotta get cucumbers, tomatoes, croutons. What you want, spinach or lettuce as your green? What you want?
Spinach would be just fine. There you go. Spinach would be just fine. There you go. He done got him somebody too.
7 days, Sunday to Sunday. Let me see how it goes. Let's see how our night be. Eating on Saturday, rabbit food.
Get him. Spot him, got him.
I can't wait till you put that Pepsi down. That's gonna change a lot too.
No, it ain't. Don't drink as much as you think I do.
I'm telling you, I know it will.
I know, me too. Ooh, slowing way down. That's my treat. I drink more water than I may have a little bit of Pepsi. Or they get getting off at the Jefferson Gainesville exit. You got it clogged up. Come on, get out of my way, fuck. Back to your dumb ass.
Golden Corral. Oh no, we gotta go back to that other all you can eat for my birthday. When we went for my birthday, you like that one. I'm like, where is the soul food, ain't no damn soul place.
Ace is the place. They got a big ass distribution center.
So to get the Glamour IPTV, $15 a month.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You finally got
We
a
have
hold
to
up,
pay. We got I'm talking to my brother. Talking to my brother Kareem, $15 a month, and then you'll get a username and password to get on there.
That's okay.
Yeah, but it has all the channels.
I can find all the channels. That's okay.
That's why I said I don't want to pay $15 a month after having it free for 2 goddamn years.
Yeah.
He's like, that's what you gotta do, sis.
That's gonna be a cable bill.
And it gotta be 15 on each stick, not, you know.
Okay.
Huh?
I'm gonna show you some stuff. It's a whole lot of apps out there getting the same shit.
Yeah.
I'm at my exit, 140.
I'm at my exit, 75.
Gresham Motorsports Park. I gotta stop and take a leak. Drain the main vein.
Oh, that's right.
Freightliner. There's some big jobs out here. Freightliner. Making trucks. Go, you stupid mother. Waiting on dumb mofo. Wait, motherfucker. Go ahead and leave them some. Let me go ahead and leave some evidence.
Call me back. Silly stuff.
Some evidence. DNA. Here we go.
Again, with breaking news, a Fox News alert in part of Florida today. Hillsborough County Sheriff is saying fresh evacuations now along a rising river. People across the state are struggling to deal with a new reality. The death toll is rising. At least 17 have died. We know from just moments ago when Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida spoke, the number of deaths is expected to rise in the coming days. But a lot of good news along the way, too, as many people did dodge Hurricane Milton. It missed them and dropped twisters like you would not believe across that state. I'm Harris Faulkner. You are in the Faulkner Focus. Search and rescue operations are underway as crews are assessing the damage. Governor DeSantis said nearly 1,000 people have already been rescued so far. So those high water rescues continue. Remember, this is Hillsborough County, Florida. This is just from late yesterday, and we know a short time ago that people are dealing with fresh evacuations along a river. More than 700 people there have been rescued, just in that one area alone. Florida has also been working to restore electricity and other utilities. More than 2 million people remain without power right now. But again, there are slivers of good news in all of this. At one point, it was 3.4 million. They are making mighty progress to get things turned back on. And then other areas, look at Hillsborough County. They're dealing with a lot. The cleanup will be huge. People are starting to return to see what's left after Hurricane Milton's tornadoes and floods and storm surge. Storm surge wasn't quite as high, but in some areas it was up to 10 feet. People are shocked at the scope, at the field, how big it is, how much of Florida was touched by Milton.
One second there was a roof, and then the next second there was nothing but sky.
I walked back out of my bedroom, and at that point, all the windows in the house explode. The house is destroyed.
I've seen the road get flooded, but never like this, and this much damage. I mean, this was powerful.
I never experienced nothing like this in my life. It felt like I was in a movie. I'm very devastated from looking at how my place looked right now. It was very life-threatening. I feel like I was about to die.
Senior correspondent Steve Harrigan is in Tampa, Florida. Steve, and I want to start with you with that Hillsborough County Sheriff and his department trying to tell people along a certain river, if you're there, it's cresting, you need to move, you need to get out. What's happening?
That's right.